English homework.
I didn't.
You did not.
I thought I did.
Read.
Samuel Adams discoveries.
He's in the other office. Stop. You know what?
That's to give me bravery and courage, be the lion and the wolf, to go about my work. Sometimes it's hard. This is my 8th year with the Urban League, a historic civil rights organization. I love the work. A lot of unexpected highs and lows, and telling people that my position may be different from yours is not always easy.
So we're in New Orleans. We're going to visit Erica McConduit Diggs, and she is the head of the Urban League. Education has been one of their high priorities. New Orleans has open enrollment, so parents can choose any school for their kids, not just a neighborhood one. But this can burden parents, especially low-income parents, by forcing them to juggle school research and multiple applications. To solve this problem, the Urban League helped champion One App, a single application process designed to give parents access to all public schools. Through One App, parents apply one time, ranking their school choices, and One App places students through multiple rounds of selection. One App is already placing 80% of students in one of their top 3 schools. Erica, as well as her sister, will both be at dinner with us tonight, and they had real differences of opinion in terms of how they interact with the school and what the One App system looks like.
What an episode to come.
We really like One App and having a single application process because it allows all parents to learn about all schools, and it forces that choice in sometimes a painful way.
We had the most heated argument we had ever had in life. So I was living in Texas, and I applied for 4 promotions in Texas and 1 in New Orleans. New Orleans is the one I got. So once I told her, like, hey, I don't know anything about schools, she's like, you have to go through this One App system. I applied to 5 different schools, right, for all of my kids. 2 weeks later, I found out my kids were not accepted into any school, any of them.
But if we only did neighborhood schools, you know, you would have lower income kids being trapped in predominantly failing schools. And so the Urban League has really been one of the organizations who was committed to a common enrollment system from day one, really to level the game for everyone to be able to access.
But this is my kid. This is my kid. Like, I don't understand. What do you mean he's not accepted into any school?
It was an emotional night.
It was
Understandably so. I mean,
Yes, it was a learning for us.
Yeah.
So you ended up being able to get into one of the schools in a later round?
Yes, I did.
So what did you learn?
That one night was really eye-opening for me. This is very real for families, and it's when it comes to their child, and we have to be sensitive to that, and that's important because we would want nothing less for our children. And so that's our hope, is that we do create something wonderful to find pathways to prosperity for all of our students.
One App gives us hope it can bring equal education access to all students. That's a vision everyone can come together around.